Have no fear. 𝕝𝕚𝕟𝕚 portfolios globally. Welcome. Velo is climbing perfectly. Right now the price is 0.016. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm documenting my journey on the evolution of money. The greatest wealth is created by being an early investor in innovation. Teresa, first member in the building, is pinned. How you doing tonight, Teresa? So good to see you. I'd like to welcome everybody to Velo After Dark. This is CKJ. What you doing, Pickle? I didn't call you. Where's your leash go? I'd like to welcome everybody to XR Velo After Dark. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm documenting my journey. I think when I stream, it makes Pickle thirsty. First member in the building, Teresa. Guys, I'd like to welcome everybody to Velo After Dark. We got a lot to talk about. Not a lot to talk about, but Velo is warming up. And actually, hold up. Pickle, how rude. Pickle says hello. You done? You done, Pickle? Here's the deal. Open my phone, what do I see? Velo warming up the 𝕝𝕚𝕟 portfolios globally. Now I noticed that Angelica, our Velo source for information, for news, tweeted this 12 hours ago, 7 hours ago. Information for news. Tweeted this 12 hours ago, 7. We're a little bit clear? Okay. I have to work on the views a little bit more. Oh yeah, I forgot to go. Hello Velo. Hello Velo. The price of Velo is 0.016. If you can smash some thumbs up, hit that subscribe, hit them hearts, hit them hearts, hit them hearts. We got a lot to talk about tonight. Pretty much I'm going to continue a little bit from the morning stream, how it all worked out perfect today. So I do want to thank the 𝕝𝕚𝕟 family for helping me out big time. I cannot thank you guys enough. I cannot thank you guys enough. 𝕝𝕚𝕟𝕚𝕚. Sullivan in the building. Have no fear. XRP Rude Boy is here. What y'all thought CKJ wasn't gonna make it? Come on now. I wouldn't let you guys down. I wouldn't do that. We started something and we're gonna finish this. And we're gonna finish this on health, wealth, and wisdom and knowledge. Thank you for the hearts. Justin Crypto in the building. Guys, I'd like to welcome everybody to the Friday the 13th stream. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with BuLLZiLLa and the Bulls family. And it means the world to me. Also, guys, something happened with Velo's account today, which is kind of weird. I do want to highlight that, where they highlighted another token. Did something happen to Velo's Twitter account? Come on, Pickle, what you want all this love for now? And Dan the Man XRP is here. Hold on, Daniel G XRP. What up, Dan the Man? Good to see you, bro. Dave P, Teresa Magnetar, Mike Mans, Crypto No Conspiracies. Also good to see you, Crypto No Conspiracy. Shane Sullivan, Bulls Christie. What up, Bulls Christie? Crypto OG, Velo After Dark. Welcome to Velo After Dark. And Teresa, I'm doing well, thanks. So good to hear that. I'm so glad you're here. Holy Crypto, my boy. yeah. Every time I stream, he starts drinking water. What's up with that? Believe it or not, guys, even right before the stream started, everybody knows I'm going through a lot right now. Matter of fact, let me keep my eye out in the stream too. We don't need no spammers, just in case. We don't need no spammers or nothing like that. I got my eye out in case I got it blocked. Pickle, what's the problem? Come on. Where's your bone? Get your bone. Get your bone. Come on. Right now is not the time for love. We gotta talk to the world. We gotta talk to the world, Pickle. Get your bone. Where's your bone? Do not hit that computer cord. Pickle intentionally hits that cord to get my attention. Get your bone. Guys, something happened to Velo's account. My apologies, guys. You're live, you're live. I guess, I don't know, like I'm getting excited. Pickle wants to see who's here or what, but first thing first, guys, I do want to thank you guys for coming through big time for me on the morning stream. Yeah, the banana zone. What's up with that? No, basically, Velo's Twitter. If I go to my likes, we can kind of start with that, because I don't know if that's fake or real. I think it might be fake. Okay, I might have to go to Velo's Twitter. Let me go to Velo's Twitter. Velo's Twitter. And I can kind of show you guys this. I don't know, they're constantly tweeting about it too. So I noticed this a couple hours ago that Velo tweeted this. You want to be a millionaire? Then this is your chance. 100x gems called Banana. Banana? Like, what in the world is banana? But then I would think it's kind of weird because you don't really often see a Twitter account tweeting another crypto like that. But then again, there is kind of a connection to Solana with Velo. Is this real or not real? I'm not sure. It says launch today on Solana with 3x market cap only. Can easily hit millions market cap. This account never recommended a token before, but now it's. So I believe their account may have been compromised. Now, what's your thoughts on that? Now, if you go to the comments on this, oh yeah, they got rid of the tweet. It got to be fake. It got to be fake, because I was actually reading the comments right before the live stream. So this whole tweet, yup, it's fake. It's fake. The whole tweet disappeared. So I'm actually glad that, and I kind of thought it was fake too, because even if they're recommending banana, it's like, why would they put the address here? Was this like a purchase address or something? So be really cautious with that, guys. I think Velo account has been compromised, and they're talking about banana. So like, what in the world? We're trying to talk about Velo, not bananas. So I did want to highlight that. Let's send this tweet out real quick. Let the world know we're here. Come on, stay strong on me, stream. Stay strong on me. Come on, stay strong. Stay strong. Stay strong. Happy Friday 13th, Jetpack. Holy Crypto. Never met you in person, but bro, much love out to you and prayers, God's strength. Thank you big time, Holy Crypto. Guys, I did read a couple messages too through Telegram, and some people did send me some major love as far as prayers and thoughts, and I really, really appreciate that. I don't want to call nobody's name out, but I do appreciate the support and the words of wisdom. And you know, I'm going through a lot. In case you guys don't know, I guess I can start with it, because I kind of wanted to cover what happened from the morning live stream to tonight. To me and Tail Queen broke up after 10 years. And you know what's crazy, guys, is earlier, I'm not going to exaggerate, I was really upset earlier. I was upset. And it's kind of weird because, let's just say, hit link we live. Hit link we live. Hit link we live. Matter of fact, ℙ𝕝𝕚𝕟's probably been here as long as I've been streaming. Matter of fact, I started streaming. Matter of fact, yeah, me and Tail Queen been together 10 years. I've been streaming 8 years. So she's been kind of like a staple here at the stream for many, many years. So it is difficult. Not difficult, but let's go to this. Oh man, believe it or not, bro, we're just getting started with the 90-day fitness challenge, guys. Like, you know, like I've been working out, you know, through a 90-day challenges and all that, but not as hard as we could. And like the last couple of days, I've been hitting the weights hard. And I can only imagine how we're going to look in like 90 days from today or 30 days. I think you do got like muscle memory, like as far as, you know, like I've been pretty much working out my whole life. And like I said, it all started when I was determined to lose 100 pounds. I used to be 300 pounds, and I was determined to lose 100 pounds. So I started hitting the gym big time back in the day. So sometimes when I look at old pictures, I'm kind of shocked myself, like how big I am, or how big I was. And like I want to get back to that. As far as, thank you big time XRPJ, I appreciate that. Thank you Silver Days and XRPJ and Jetpack. Thank you guys big time, man. Like I really want to like step it up as far as our fitness, our hidden gems, our research, and I can't thank the BuLLZ family enough, because you know, anybody that's been in a long relationship, and I hate to start with relationship talk because this ain't really about relationship talk, it's really about crypto. But you know, me and 𝕝𝕠𝕘𝕚 did split up, and it's probably been like 4 days since we split up, and you do go through a lot of different emotions. At first you're thinking, man, I can do this. This is for the best. And then you're like all confident about it. And then all of a sudden, like you're riding down the road, you're like, man, I miss my baby. And then you're like, oh man. It's because you get so used to being around that person. And that's why I really think a lot of times people stay in relationships. And I'm not trying to encourage nobody to get out of a bad relationship either. Like, you just get really so comfortable with being around that person and waking up next to that person, or you know, accomplishing things with that person or doing things with that person. So sometimes you stay in a relationship way longer than you have to. And even though I know it's the best, are we coming through okay? Accomplishing things with that person or doing things with that person. So sometimes you stay in a relationship. Even though I know it's the best, it's still very difficult to do. It's very difficult to do as far as like, you know, just I don't really know what to say. It's like, earlier when I was thinking about streaming, I was like, man, you don't want to cry. You don't want to cry. I think I've cried on here a few times, as far as like, you know, like I'm just a real guy. Like I wear my emotions on my sleeve. Like, I mean, I don't know, maybe they say Pisces are emotional. I'm a Pisces. But like earlier I was like, man, this is like, it's very difficult. It kind of reminds me of when I got out of my last relationship that was 10 years. And oh my God, it was so hard. It was so hard. Like I remember like losing weight and just, you know, just being so upset about it. And but at the same time, on that relationship when we split up, I still wish her the best. Like, you know, I don't want to see nobody have hard times. And the same thing with 𝕝𝕠𝕚𝕚. I hope she has the strength to, you know, better herself and do well, because she deserves it. Like she's a you know, she's a beautiful girl, and people try to take advantage of things like that, and I just hope that she realizes her worth and, you know, becomes successful. I would want her to be very successful. You know, I want anybody to be successful. I mean, I wish no bad on anybody, that's for sure. And believe it or not, in that in turn, or the word I'm looking for is like, you know, if you wish bad on somebody, trust me, bad will come on yourself. It's like, you know, it's kind of like this thing of karma. Oh, if you're angry at somebody, or I mean, I'm not angry at her, I'm upset about certain things. But am I angry? I'm not angry, I'm more or less upset, but I still want to see somebody be successful, for sure. So, so basically, guys, on the morning live stream, oh my God, I'm going to pick right up where I left off, because I kind of wanted to you know, one thing is, oh, Nina Blossom in the building. Thank you big time for the help, guys, in the morning live stream. Everything worked out great, guys, from the morning live stream. And I'm telling you, like, earlier in the morning live stream when I had to ask for help, and I'm not asking for help tonight. Tonight we're covered, we're good. I appreciate it. Everything worked out great today. And I had a hell of a wild day, and I'm going to tell you guys about it. But, like, you guys came through big time, and I cannot thank you enough. And like I said, the best way I can return the favor on that is to bust my ass, do the most best research in crypto. We're going to be working out. We're going to work on our health, our wealth, our fitness, our hidden gems, and we're going to crush it. You know, we're going to not let them distract us from our end game goal. Because Like, don't get me wrong, I've had my fair share of partying and, you know, certain things at a young age. And I'm not about that life no more. I'm about trying to be successful and trying to accomplish stuff and trying to acquire financial freedom. And that's the most important thing to me. And I explained that to 𝕊𝕝𝕟𝕗 also. I was like, listen, like, even though our different scenarios have been through, I was like, this computer to me is very important. Like, this computer has to stay hooked up. I've been live streaming for 8 years, and this is it's a big opportunity, and I don't want to burn that bridge, and I want to take this very serious. And you know, some people didn't take Twitter or didn't take YouTube or social media as serious as me. 𝕝𝕚𝕟𝕚𝕚. Good Lord. My apologies. When you start streaming, you start roasting. XRPJ in the building. Let me see something. Okay. When you start streaming, you start roasting big time. Good Lord. I'm gonna have to get some adjustments to this. But if you guys can smash them hearts, smash them hearts, smash them thumbs up. So basically, here's the thing. Let's talk about crypto for at least 5 minutes, and then I'll go into my story of today. Justin Crypto. Shout out to Justin Crypto, OG and Crypto Silver Days. Shout out to 𝕝𝕚𝕟𝕚𝕚. 𝕝𝕚𝕚𝕚, you've been on fire with the support, and I can't thank you enough. Also on Crypto Navigator stream and supporting the crypto community. It's so good to have you. Your support, it means the world to all of us for sure. Angelica, and same thing with Justin Crypto. Eric Maxwell, much love, Eric. I got you, bro, on your token that you want me to do research on. I actually been on the road all day because I actually had to go through DMV today. And that was really the part of the story that I left out this morning, is I had to go through DMV today. Eric Maxwell, ZBCN. By tomorrow, bro, tomorrow's live stream, or even a video before the live stream, we're going to be so deep on this one. ZBCN. ZBCN, Eric Maxwell. Thank you for the support, Eric Maxwell, in the morning live stream, so I appreciate it. So, Angelica, who has diamond hands for Velo? Oh no, we just started live. Maybe, you know, guys. I actually put the proof in the Telegram group today. We're in our Telegram group. Shout out, we got like 600 members in there. Oh come on! I knew I should have went straight to the story too, just in case the stream acted up on nighttime. You know, we should just get straight to the point instead of playing games. If this stream stays on, I'm going to get straight to the point. Because nighttime stream sucks. As far as the Wi-Fi. Please don't tell me it dropped. Oh, I think it did drop. No. I'm seeing right now. Looks like it's trying to battle back. Don't tell me to drop. Battle back. Yeah, I think the stream did drop. It's loading. I should have got straight to the point right away. Actually, I think it saved it. I think it did save it. We'll just leave it on that shot right there. Yeah, I think the stream might have dropped, because we have like 70 people here, now I'm to 20, so I think maybe people will find their way back in here. XRPJ, this was my favorite stream. You touched on base with me hard, dude. Believe it or not, guys, and that's the thing about relationships, as far as, you know, believe it or not, there's somebody that we all know very well in the stream. I'm not going to say his name, because I don't want to put nobody on Front Street, but they just got out of a relationship too for, you know, they were together 5 years. So I was like, 5 years? I thought relationships stay good between 3 or 5 years. Guys, if you really think about it, just think about like your first couple years when you first meet or in a new relationship. Everything's amazing. You're like all in love. You're all giddy. You're like, you know, excited. You're having fun every night. And, you know, it's like you can't get enough of each other and all that stuff. And then after time goes by, I think for my personal, oh my God, I just don't want to affect nobody else's relationship. But I think relationships, my personal opinion, stay good between, I don't know, maybe 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. Because I've been in 2 different relationships, 10 years each. and they were amazing the first 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. But I think after so long, I don't know what it is. I'm not going to get into that. But I think sometimes we stay in a relationship. Marvin called ZBCN a while ago. Marvin Davis knows too. He's an OG. He knows. I think sometimes we stay in a relationship way longer than we should because we're just so used to that person. Come on, man. I mean, I gotta get rid of everything here. I gotta get rid of everything here. Alright, we'll keep it simple like this. Okay. So here's the thing, guys. I got out of a 10-year relationship. Me and Tell Queen broke up. Model broke up. You know, I'm just not gonna deal with, you know, I don't really want to expose too much of what happened right now. But at the same time, I really feel like in a relationship, if you give it your all, you expect someone to give their all. If you can kind of tell when somebody's not really giving it their all, or you can kind of tell when something's just not in a relationship. And that's the thing about relationships. Like inside, you actually know. You can feel it. You can feel it when things aren't going the way they was. So eventually, you finally get fed up and you say, "Well, hell with this. I'm done. I'm done with being disrespected. I'm done with, you know, certain things that's just not right in a relationship. I just want the same back as I put out." Oh, 𝕝𝕚𝕟𝕚 said, "Get your girl back." Oh my God. Believe it or not, ℙ𝕝𝕟𝕚𝕟 has been blowing me up all day. "Please, I love you and I miss you. I'm so sorry." And I'm like, man, I gave you so many chances, like so many opportunities, and I just really feel like you're not taking things serious. And if I take you back, like just like that, I really feel like you'll do the same thing again because you'll feel like you can just continue to do me wrong. And it's just not right. So, on the flip side of that, to make a long story short, pretty much, you know, we moved out of our place June 16th, and we were due to move in a new place. And that place didn't work out, so I was like, all right, I'll just pay for hotels and motels in the meantime until we find a new place. That tore me up. I mean, come on. You know, we roughly calculated $100 a day, $150 on Friday and Saturday. So I spent almost $10,000 over the last couple months, right? No, that took a lot of finances, and I put out a lot of money that I did not want to put out. And I really felt like that I was also trying to save my relationship by trying to provide. They were live. And so I spent way more money than I would have or wanted to on, you know, rooms and different things because I wanted things to work out. But at the same time, I really wanted her to put forth effort also to, you know, because when you realize you're in a certain position, it's time to buckle down and get real serious. So make a long story short, I did ask for help this morning. You guys came through big time, covered my ass big time, and I can't thank you guys enough. And that made me realize that like I really look at you guys as like family as far as like the way you came through for me. It's like you saved my ass big time. And I know it's like, why you saying get your girl back, Neil Jordan? What's up with that? Like what? Do you know something I don't? No, I'm just joking. I mean, I hope the stream didn't drop. Like, come on. See, the stream does not do me justice on the nighttime stream. And that's what sucks about the nighttime stream. I'm telling you, that's just excellent connection, though. It's just excellent connection. For some reason, it keeps on showing drop there on the phone. What's up with that? Yeah, my apologies, guys, about the poor stream at nighttime. I'm going to have to definitely, I'm going to make some advancements with the Wi-Fi here. We're going to make a lot of adjustments here. So, I know I don't want to bore nobody with relationship talk, and believe it or not, I'm going to try to like make this my last time we're talking about relationships like that. But at the same time, I feel like what you put in is what you should get out. I feel like, I mean, I don't want to like boast about myself, but I feel like I'm a really good dude. Like, I mean, come on, I don't hang out, I don't run the streets. I remember my first relationship, don't get me wrong, like, I would say that I was probably not a good boyfriend. My first relationship, I was like 21. Like I was like going out to the bars and doing all kind of stuff, coming home when I wanted. And I really felt like that was important because, oh, I had to hang out with my friends or I had to do that. Like I didn't do none of that with this relationship. Like this relationship, I don't hang out. I don't go to bars. I don't hang out with friends. Like, you know, ℎ𝕝𝕉𝕚 was my life. We did everything together. And I just wanted the same respect of, you know, of the same respect. The same respect I give her is the same respect I want. That's all. That's not too much to ask for, is it? So, make a long story short, I just decided that enough is enough and I walked away. And that's what I'm saying too, guys. Like, don't get me wrong. We've been here 8 years. Like he says, we should have 1 million subs. We're on our way to 1 million subs. Like, I'm not going to give up after 8 years of making crypto content. Like, we're just getting started. As far as, you know, there's been so many times that I really wanted to take this way more serious and really step it up, because I really feel like the work you put in is work you can get out. But at the same time, just see, I just don't want to place no blame on nobody else. 𝕝𝕚𝕟𝕜𝕤, much love, my brother. Thank you so much for the support. And here's the thing, guys. It's like, I'll get to the main point earlier for one. Okay, so I had to ask for help on the morning live stream. You know what happened, guys, is I put out so much damn money paying for the motels, hotels, that like it took everything I had. It took everything I had. So there was different times when I had certain bills that I would actually neglect those bills because I wanted to make sure ℎ𝕝𝕉𝕚 had a place to stay and she was comfortable the whole time. So I did neglect certain bills. And then guess what? We split up. She's gone. I still got the same bills. So basically, and I'm still embarrassed to say it right now. I'm still embarrassed to say it right now, but it doesn't matter because we'll go past this. But anyway, guys, my car insurance was basically due today. Like, it was due today. Like, I had to pay it today. I had to go through inspection today. They wanted to see proof of insurance today. Like, to get through inspection, they want proof you got insurance. So, I guess I'll tell you guys the whole story. So, you got to get to DMV like by 4:30. So, basically, I stopped by Walmart for something. What the hell did I stop by there for? Why did I stop by Walmart? I have no idea why I stopped by there. But the lady wanted me to send her a picture of my license. She was like, you can text me a picture of your license and we can sign you up like that. And that's another part of the story. I guess here's the more of the story too is, okay, so my insurance was due for renewal, right? My insurance was due for renewal. And for many of you know that I got into a bad car accident like 3 years ago, right? And what's crazy is it's 3 years after October. So I ended up getting 6 points on my license because of that accident. They gave me, I don't know, inattentive driving or something like that because I hit the telephone pole, almost died. And it's 6 points on your license. So the company I'm with for years, they never said anything. And all of a sudden my renewal's due. And we want $400 for your renewal. I said, are you crazy? $400? I've been with you guys for years, paying $200 a month. Every time I was renewing, paying $200 to renew, and now all of a sudden you want $400? So I'm like, man, what am I gonna do? I'm like, man, I ain't gonna pay no $400. So then a couple of days ago, you remember the guys I was telling you, I was like, man, in like 3 days, I might need you guys. I might need you guys. And then yesterday, I was like, man, maybe I should just ask for help with the 400. But I was like, nah, what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna search everywhere I can and try to find something way cheaper because I don't want to tell the family, oh man, I need $400. So I eventually found this company where a lady was like, okay, $230 down. I was like, $230 down? Are you sure? Like, whoa, are you serious? $230? And I was like, are you sure you ran my record and everything? Like, even with like my points and all that? She was like, yeah, $230. So like, okay, that's amazing. So then I came here this morning and asked for help. But the thing is, my back was really against the wall because my tag expired today, which I put a screenshot in our Telegram of my tag expired, and I put the screenshot of my policy that I just started today. So I had to start a new policy, and I had to go through DMV. But to go through DMV, you have to show them proof of insurance. So anyway, I'm signing up for this insurance at Walmart. The lady asked me to send her a picture of my license. I take out my license, I take a picture of it. I leave my license on the registration box. So I'm looking for my wallet, and I go back to the location. The guy says, you lose your wallet? I was like, yeah, where's it at? He was like, it was just sitting right there. I'm like, oh my God, I lost my wallet. So I'm looking for the wallet, can't find it. I gotta get to DMV by 4:30. It's like 4 o'clock. I'm like, man, I go up front, I do, you got my wallet? And she's like, no. I'm like, all right, well, I'll go to DMV and then I'll come back. So, oh man, when I got to DMV, the dude was like, "Oh man, we gotta re-inspect your whole car." I'm like, "What? I'm just due for like a recheck." He's like, "Oh no, we gotta do the whole inspection again." I'm like, "You got to be kidding me." So I'm like, all right, let's do it, bro. So everything worked out great in the inspection lane. I go back inside. I'm like, man, I hope they even give me like a new tag because I don't have my license now. My proof of insurance is on my phone now. So I go in there, talk to the lady. I'm like, listen, I just lost my license at Walmart. I took a picture of my license though because I had to start new insurance. So I can show you my picture of my license and I can show you proof of my insurance. She's like, that'll do. So I said, oh, thank God. So my biggest thing too, guys, is to make a long story short, getting out of like a 10-year relationship and then having the pressure on the insurance thing and the tag thing and all that at the same time. I'm telling you, like, I was like really upset all day, to be honest. But the whole time, what really kept me strong was the support for the Bullish family coming through when I needed you guys the most. So, and on top of that, got a ℙ𝕝𝕟𝕚𝕟 calling me all day saying, you know, she wants to be back with me and loves me and all this stuff. But at the same time, I'm like, man, you know how many times I heard this story? Like, I just think if we get back together, then you'll just continue to do the same thing. I just think you're used to the comfortability of me being there. Or, you know, because I don't think she really just put in the effort that she needs to put in. She's just so used to me taking care of her or being spoiled or you know, I don't really want to go in too deep with her thoughts or what she says because she's not here to speak for herself. So I'm going to give you guys my version. But so everything worked out great at DMV. I did drop all the proof into the Telegram, my insurance card, and like really I was thinking, man, why do I have to go that far to really drop the proof? But I was like, man, what the hell? Yeah, I was like, I'll just drop the proof, it's whatever. Because I just wanted to show people that like I'm just not in here trying to raise money for whatever. Like this is like real stuff that has to be taken care of. And I guess, oh come on, don't drop on me. I guess my biggest thing, guys, is the age I am now. Like, there's no way I could have like not went with insurance or wrote on a bad tag. Because my biggest thing is, okay, it's Friday, right? Which I'm not worried about Friday night, but like tomorrow, Saturday, I might have to go to the store or something. Like, would I take a chance and ride on that tag? Possibility, but would I be scared to death? Hell yeah. So, like, I'm just not at the age where I want to be not riding. I don't want to ride illegal. Like, my tags have to be right, my license has to be right, my insurance has to be right. Because when the man pulls you over, you want to be like, bam, here's everything. License, car insurance, everything. So, you guys saved my ass big time on that. And I do feel really bad for asking for the help today. But I did need the help. Apologies mean less every time someone has a... That's what I'm saying too. Like, that's what I said to ℙ𝕝𝕟𝕚𝕟. I'm like, man, I don't think sorry means anything to you. Like, I'm sorry. Like, there's so many, after so long, sorry doesn't have value no more. Like, you're sorry. Like, are you kidding me? Like, so now that I covered what happened with that, and I mean, like, come on, I never would have put out that kind of money paying for rooms and whatever. I could have went to a family's house or whatever. Like, I'm like at a family's house now, but guess what? She argued with them. They didn't really want her here. I know she's not watching, so I'll just say whatever. But, you know, it's the same thing with other family members. She's argued with all my family. She's argued with my sister. She's argued with my brother. She argued with Miss Mary at the one place. She argued with this other lady. She's like a very confrontational person. And that's not me. I'm not a confrontational person like that. I'm about making bridges and building relationships and developing and create a team. And that's one thing I thought about the channel. Like, to be successful, you have to create a team. Like look what BitBoy did. Like, he had a whole bunch of guys working together, like an editor. And when I talked to BitBoy on the phone, I'm like, man, how the hell did you get to 1 million subscribers, bro? He was like, first thing I did was hire an assistant. I was like, oh, for real? He hired a girl. Which, I mean, I guess I can't say it worked out good for him now because I'm not going to talk about his personal relationship. But that's kind of an example I was explaining to ℙ𝕝𝕟𝕚𝕟 is like, there's women in our stream. There's like girls that want to help. Like, just because a woman helps you or a girl helps you, like, it doesn't mean that there's going to be more to that. And some people just can't get past the fact that, oh, that's a girl. Or this is a woman. Or like, I mean, come on, like, we're like, that's like kid stuff. Like, we're adults now. And if you focus on little things like that, we'll never get nowhere. Like, we have to build a team of people that wants to help us. You know how many women been in this stream that really had concern or really, really wanted to help, and it was legitimate, had nothing to do with liking me or anything like that. They just like the vibe of the stream, and they like what we're doing here. It's not, oh, because they want me. Like, they don't want me. I don't want, like, this is all business here. So she just can't ever comprehend that. So that's pretty much the whole scenario right there. But I mean, whew. Thank you, big. Oh, and Bullish Andy. Oh, Andy, dude, how you been? Where you been at? Bullish Andy with the super chat. Thank you, big time. Andy, I'm basically breaking it down real quick. Me and Model split up, and after 10 years, it was a 10-year relationship when we split up, and really, I think that relationship had a direct result of everything to do with my stream here. Like, we got 50 people here. I'm used to having, like, don't get me wrong, in a slow season, I always broke 100. Like, for 8 years, we always broke 100 people. Even though there was times where we had 500 people here at different times when it's like bull run. But then even in bear season, we always had at least 100 people. Now we got 50. I mean, 50, I'm extremely happy with 50. I can work with 50. I can work with 30. But the thing is it's like, this is a direct result of not putting in time to stream. Like, people don't know if we're going to be here or not be here. Like, you just can't. And that's another thing I explained to Hollow Model is, like, she always thought I could just walk in the door and just hit the live button. There's like so much more to this stream than just going live. You got to have research. You got to be able, people want to hear news. Like, they don't want to just, like, right now today we're like shooting the breeze about my personal life, but people have enough of their own personal problems. They don't want to hear about my personal problems. People want to have an hour away from reality of their personal relationship not going good, or there's something happening at their job. Like, this is an hour where we, like, laugh and joke and have fun and do research. What up, Crypto Navigator? I know I was going to call you earlier, Navigator. I was hurting, bro. I'm not lying. I was upset earlier, bro. And, you know, and shout out to 68J. One thing 68 said, it plays in my mind a lot, is it's like, okay, it's like therapy for a lot of people that watch, but it's also therapy for the content creator to get to talk to different people and, you know, like the relationship we developed or whatever. So I'm telling you, earlier I was like so sad, like, how am I gonna make it? Like, oh my God, I can't believe it. Like, it's a fresh start. It hurts so bad when you guys know what I'm talking about when you get out of a relationship. And it hurts real bad, but the focus I'm using right now is to think, when I got out of my last 10-year relationship, I'm thinking that, I was like, how am I ever gonna make it? And after a while, like, the pain goes away. But to say you're not in pain, it would be a lie. Like, I think if you're in a 5-year relationship, 6-year relationship, even 3 years, like, when you split up, it hurts. It hurts a little bit. And I think we're human. As humans, we're emotional. You know, maybe some lack emotion. I don't know. Some people lack emotion. I'm not gonna say who, but I just don't understand how people can do some people the way they do. It's wrong. Crypto Navigator in the building. Crypto Navigator is live every Wednesday at 9 p.m. EST. GM, this may be a blessing in disguise. Believe it or not, it is a blessing in disguise, to be honest. And it's hard to say, but it is the truth because, like, I mean, it's like, for example, I guess I could use this. There's one content creator named Omni and the Hellcat. And he met some girl, and you could tell she was just really interested in what he did on social media. Like, they were like in the shirt store, and she's like folding shirts and putting shirts away and mailing shirts for him and stuff. You could tell she was really excited about helping him succeed, because if he succeeds, she succeeds. Like, we could succeed together. And that just wasn't her thing. She wanted to, you know, do her own different thing. Even when I tried to inspire her about, oh, start a channel, talk about Tailcoin, and she just wasn't really excited about cryptocurrency like that. Some women think that, oh, it's just excellent connection. Crypto Tales, thank you for the love, bro. From the morning stream, you helped me out a big way too. Okay, we battled back. And I guess, oh, bullshit, it's gonna work out well, bro, because the thing is, like, I'm a passionate person. We're going to focus on our health. We're going to focus on our wealth. We're not going to play no unnecessary games. Like with the support you guys have been supporting me for 8 years, like, I mean, come on, that's not something you don't take lightly. I don't know, machine drop. Man, I'm gonna make sure they soup up the Wi-Fi here too. It's almost like a fresh start for me, guys, a little bit, because getting out of a relationship, fresh start a little bit. Like my real good camera, I dropped and broke that camera. Now this camera that I'm using now, I'm not really excited about it, but I actually was checking out some cameras earlier. I think I am going to probably maybe get a new camera tomorrow, or we're going to have a new camera next couple of days. It's going to be really all about focusing on the stream, providing the best content, the best views, the best mic, the best everything. And I have been sidetracked with my relationship going nowhere. And believe it or not, I think I've cried at 𝕝𝕚𝕟𝕤𝕤 so much over the last I've been talking 𝕝𝕚𝕟𝕤𝕤 for like 6 months, maybe even a year, maybe even longer on the phone. And he's gave me a lot of good information, and I thank you big time, Navigator. Navigator's a really good dude, smart dude. He also goes live. Make sure you guys check him out. And he was actually surprised to see me finally walk away. And that's the whole story. Not everyone. I know, believe it or not, the one guy I was watching motivation earlier, he said, man, like, you know, once God wants somebody out of your life, then I can't remember how the quote goes. I should have wrote it down. But it's like, I mean, I just wish that I had somebody that was passionate about me as this right here. Because if you got two people as passionate about this, like what? There'd be no stopping you. Sky is the limit. But, man, I don't know. And I'm not taking a shot at women, but the thing is, some women think they're so pretty that they think they need to be catered to or taken care of. Like, you know, maybe I feel like 𝕊𝕚𝕟𝕚𝕟 felt like, why should I have to go bust my ass from ground zero when I can find a guy with a house, which I think she did, you know, and some guy just take care of her. And that's kind of what she wanted. That's what some women want. And that's fine. If a guy wants to take care of a woman, and hey, I got no problem with taking care of a woman either, but if you're good to me, if you're faithful and you're honest, like, okay, I have no problem doing that, which I did. But I'm not going to take care of nobody that's not honest and faithful. Like, I mean, come on, like, I just want the same. Like, I'm faithful, I'm honest. Can you be faithful and honest and faithful? And I'm not saying she was not faithful, but nobody deserves to be in a bad relationship. I think we all have a right to be happy. Chrissy, it's true. Not everyone in your life is supposed to stay in your life, and that's okay. Just do what you need to find your joy, no matter what that means for anyone else. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking, man, you know, in Jacksonville, I got family in Florida, and my little cousin is in a bind right now, and I think he really needs my help. And I'm really good with the law, and I know the law, and he needs some help. And I told 𝕊𝕚𝕟𝕚𝕟 the second that we sold our place, before we even got the new place, I said, let's take this money and go to Jacksonville right now. And of course, you know, she has like a split custody thing with the baby dad, her baby dad. Like, it's not my actual son. But, so I understand she couldn't just take off like that. But I was like, man, let's just go for like 2 months, like 3 months, until we can go. I can get, like, you know, we can stay focused and make the big things happen. And she didn't want to go, which I understand. Like, who wants to, you know, she has a son, so that keeps her here. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know, I just don't want to get into somebody's personal life too much like that. Let me scan the chat here and see if I'm... Oh, shout out to Bullish Andy. Andy, much love. Andy, thank you so much. I appreciate that, bro. You're a legend. And Teresa, thank you so much. Shane Sullivan, let's go. Daniel J. And my apologies, guys, for crying about the relationship and going through hard times. I really think it's the 13th. We get paid on the 22nd. I did get pre-approved for a little apartment. But the thing is, I don't even know if I want that apartment. Like, I mean, I'm just ready to do something big with my life. Like, and like Mr. Organic, for example. Like Mr. Organic, I've been following for a while. Like, he's like a real cocky dude a little bit. You know, I like a little bit of the cockiness, or like the, you know, Omni, who's like kind of real, or, you know. But Mr. Organic, he pretty much went from LA to Miami. Now he started a podcast, and like, sometimes it's the hardest thing just to pick up and go. Like, I remember when I first went to Jacksonville before, I think I dropped a couple tears because I didn't want to leave my mom. And I guess I was a mommy's boy at the time. But I was like, my uncle was begging me to come down there, and I just really wanted to go down there. And it was like upsetting leaving. But once I got there, you get more comfortable, and you're like, oh man, I'm so glad I went. And I had the time of my life in Florida. It's like night and day compared to up north. Even the people, the people were so nice and friendly. Don't get me wrong, there's some crazy people down there too, but it was just like a whole new world, a whole new opportunity. And I just don't think there's much up north here for me. Nothing wrong with fresh start. That's what I'm saying. I'm thinking that maybe God is calling me to help my cousin in Florida, because once I crack open a couple law books, anything is possible. I can crack some cases when it comes to law. That's for sure. I've saved a lot. Matter of fact, I've saved a ton of people in my time. But that's what I might do. Pretty much up north here, I'm like in between Philly, Jersey, Delaware, Maryland, and Virginia. So by Virginia, Philadelphia, Maryland, and so pretty much that's where I'm at. But where I'm at, it's like hardly no opportunity. You know, in this company, I'm not gonna get into that too much anyway. My last placement was 9 years, and it was tough at first, but I'm happier than ever. I know, you know what's crazy? It's like, okay, you stay in a relationship for so long, and you know it's bad for you, and you stay. And even when you leave, even though you know you don't want to be in that relationship, it hurts bad. And I don't know how long it takes to get to a better place where you're like, okay, I'm so glad I did. Like, I can't wait to get to that point. But at the same time, it still does hurt. Like Tail says, he was in a 9-year relationship too. It was tough at first, but I'm happier. Yeah, once you finally make it over the Rubicon or whatever the word is, it's like you'll be so much happier. Talk to us about the new start and where you're at and where you're going, CKJ. I'm excited about where you're going. Man, believe it or not, one thing I miss big time is ever since I left Jacksonville, and believe it or not, the only reason I came back from Jacksonville is because my mom actually had a stroke. And believe it or not, and I left the next day. Like, my mom had a stroke, and I had my own apartment in Jacksonville. Man, I had it made in Jacksonville. I had my own apartment about not even a half a mile from my job. Matter of fact, my job was in like damn near the same neighborhood. It was like on the main highway, but like you pull into the development or whatever. But like as soon as I went out to the main highway, there was my job right there. So I didn't even have to go far. Really good job at the window and door company. My rent was really cheap. And this is when I did it, like go out and have fun a little bit. And I was like really close to this club I liked, really close to this other club I liked. But I'm telling you, you would just meet so many amazing people a day. And it was like, I don't know, it was just like a different world. I'm thinking that up north here, people are like really have a chip on their shoulder and they're like really, really angry. And there's such thing down south as Southern hospitality. Like, I couldn't believe how nice people were. Like, I went to crab boils and they're cooking crabs and potatoes and, you know, we're like going to barbecues all the time. And, you know, it's just like, I don't know if because it's cold here, 7 months of the year, people are like so upset. It's just like no summer vibe here. It's like no summer sports, and it's just like, I don't know, it's like, it's something different about the air here. Joy, so good to see you, Joy. How you doing tonight? Winter is coming. And believe it or not, that's more of a reason that I'm really thinking about this Florida trip, is because like dead summer, I don't think I could have took Pickle to Florida in dead summer, but being that it's cooling off now, I don't think it's going to be, like, what was the temperature today in Florida? Is it still hot, Navigator, in Florida today? But you're more South Florida also, too. Oh, Nina Blossom, believe it or not, I'll be thinking about that, too. Like, 6AJ did offer me a spot in Vegas, said I could have the whole bottom floor. I mean, I don't know if I could go to Vegas, like the Sin City. I mean, I kind of like Florida a little bit as far as the palm trees and the heat. One thing I loved about Florida was the beach. Like, you walk to the beach, you can walk right in the water and walk right out there. The water was so warm. The water is never warm up north here. Yeah, Florida is lit big time. And I lived in Duval County, Jacksonville. I'm just north of Richmond. I work at the front desk at Days Inn. I can get you a room for two. Chris, no way. You work at the Days Inn. Believe it or not, I'm a diamond member at Days Inn. Shout out to Chrissy. Hold on. You're in Days Inn. And Days Inn is through like Wyndham, right? Wyndham Rewards. Because at Days Inn, I'm a Wyndham Reward member. I'm a diamond member. And I got like almost 10,000 points right now. 80 today. Well, that's way better than 100. Like, I mean, I think Pickle, I wouldn't have to worry about it being this hot right now. Chrissy is in Days Inn. How's the Wi-Fi there, Chrissy? You got good Wi-Fi? Because I could stop in Richmond for like a week on our way down. Like stop in Richmond for like a week, because then I wouldn't have to go as far. Because like Richmond, and then what? Do we got somebody in North Carolina, South Carolina? Matter of fact, we got Going Blind in Georgia. So we can go from Richmond to Georgia. Guys, I'm telling you, it's going to be interesting the next couple months for sure. It's going to be very, very interesting. The bottom floor is nice. Oh, that's right. 𝕝𝕚𝕟𝕚𝕚 been to 6AJs before, right? Try he sucks, man. You drink a lot of water. I got my water right here, sir. Dang it. And I've been drinking a lot of water, hydrating like crazy. Believe it or not, that's one thing I'm upset about too. Is like 𝕤𝕚𝕟𝕚 just really argued with everybody. Everywhere we went, she was in conflict, and then a lot of times she want me to argue with him too. Like, well, you didn't stand up for me. I'm like, I'm going to waste my time and argue with this person. Like, why am I going to argue with this person? Like, for example, she got into it with 𝕝𝕚𝕟𝕜 at Days Inn, which I liked it. I didn't like it. I mean, Days Inn was okay, but most important to me was good Wi-Fi. I needed good Wi-Fi. I needed my computer hooked up. And then they had like a Wyndham Rewards thing, so I was a Diamond member. So every other day we was getting like a discount. So we had to stay somewhere that was kind of affordable, good Wi-Fi. She got into a straight argument with 𝕝𝕚𝕟𝕜. And 𝕝𝕚𝕟𝕜 was like so nice to me. But don't get me wrong, 𝕝𝕚𝕟𝕜 could be mean at times. But she wanted me to argue with 𝕝𝕚𝕟𝕜 too. I'm like, I'm not going to argue with that lady. Like, come on. Like here we go, arguing with somebody else. So, I don't know. It was just a conflict all the time. I wasn't really for that. You have Starlink? How much they charge for Starlink? I thought Starlink was for like people on like ships and boats and stuff. Daryl Graham, thank you big time. Jim Fritz, how you doing tonight, sir? Nina Blossom. For everybody tuning in, guys, I'm just pretty much covering really quick about, I just got out of my 10-year relationship. And you know, guess what? I may not have been streaming as much lately, because it's been a wild ride as far as you know, trying to focus on my relationship and maintain that, kind of keep her happy. But right now, I really want to focus on streaming and crypto. And like, I mean, you know, and I'm not really all about, I mean, believe it or not, like, come on, cryptocurrency, anybody can see a mile away that this is huge. Anybody can see that we're going digital. It's like the same thing when Bitcoin dropped at $3,500. I was like, listen, right now, we got to get a Bitcoin, like, no matter what. Like, I think Bitcoin is going to crush it. Like, it's at $3,500. And then after the Sam Bankman-Fried thing, Bitcoin dropped at $10,000. I was like, 𝕤𝕚𝕟𝕚, Bitcoin is $10,000 right now. Like, I don't care what we got to do, but like, we have to get a Bitcoin. Like, this is going to be huge. And I just feel like crypto is like, okay, let's cut all costs. Let's do everything we have to do right now so we can position ourselves today to be in a much better position tomorrow. And her biggest thing is, oh, there's time. Well, there's not time. You don't want to take all the time you can to have a better future, because you'll never have a better future. You'll be partying, and you'll just be thinking that. And I always tell her, I said, I think you got 10 years left in you of partying, and I don't have 10 years left to party. Like, in 10 years, I want to be like super retired. But you know, we're just in different places mentally. I won't say spiritually, but yeah, mentally we're in different places. Be like a travel reporter on Starlink and do the trip. And what we're saying about Starlink, I use Starlink, it costs $140 a month. $140 a month, I mean, Starlink is like perfect. You got Starlink too also, Andy, Phil Plot? Why would somebody have Starlink, well, like a regular house though? Now, no, actually that's not bad, because I was actually paying $100 a month in my last house because I wanted some super Wi-Fi. So $40 a month, and what's that? You can travel with your Wi-Fi? That's kind of not bad. I use Starlink, it costs $140. Is that portable or stationary? And what's that, like perfect Wi-Fi? CKJ, Starlink, about $150 a month, but you could travel. That would be interesting. I'm going to think about that. Barry T, starting over, focus on you, leave the past behind. It hurts, I can feel you in your voice. I know, believe it or not, guys, I'm hurting bad. Earlier I was like so upset. I'm not going to lie. I was like, man, please don't cry. Don't cry. And I'm not going to cry. But it just really hurts. Especially like with 𝕤𝕚𝕟𝕚, she's like, I mean, come on, I think we all can admit she's a pretty beautiful girl. And I mean, I'm not going to talk about that too much. As far as my biggest thing is I just really want her to be okay though. Like, just because we broke up, it doesn't mean you go wilder and you party wilder. Like, she texted me some pretty erratic stuff earlier. Like, oh, if you don't come back, then what's the point? Like, what's the point? The point is your son. The point is to do better for yourself. I'm not gonna get into that too much. I don't want to get upset. Focus on you, leave the past behind. And that's what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna focus on us. We're gonna focus on crypto, and we're gonna crush it. And I'm actually gonna speed this up because I don't want to talk you guys to death. Jim Fritz, so good to see you, my brother. Chrissy, you have the whole world on your fingertips. Don't sweat the little stuff. It's always okay. Yeah, guys, that's my biggest thing. We'll get it maybe like 2 or 3 more minutes because I'll try to keep this really quick. One thing is, I did want to say thank you guys for the Level in the Morning live stream. You came through in a very, very big way because I just couldn't take the pressure of not having my car legit. Like, I had to have that. Like, I couldn't imagine breaking up, riding illegal. Like, I can't. There's one thing I cannot stand. Like, my car has always been legal. Well, not always. When I was 20, I would jump in the car and ride around, like, not really care. But when you're older, you're really self-conscious about your car insurance, your tags. You want to make sure everything is correct because you don't want your issues to escalate. And that's why I was saying on the morning live stream, like, oh, if I don't take care of this today, this could escalate to something else. Imagine getting pulled over and your tag is bad or your insurance is bad. Like that could escalate quick. Like, they could take your car, tow your car, then the tow man charges you $500. They take your car on a Friday, they charge you storage fee through the weekend. Like, and I just couldn't deal with that. So my back was against the wall for putting out so much money through these rooms, trying to, get ℕ𝕝𝕟 on track. And you guys came through big time. And I needed you the most, and I thank you big time. I know, believe it or not, that's when I be talking to my family about it too. Like, bro, that's all you talk about. But believe it or not, guys, I'm gonna take it easy on the relationship talk and all that, and we're gonna get to some real research. Okay, so we don't have cellular service here. Starlink works like mobile, and Wi-Fi calls are great. You can stream live while you drive. Well, you can't stream when you drive because I think that would be a violation of the rules, but I get the point. I get the point for sure. Believe it or not, man, maybe we'll what? Should we buy like a conversion van? I always want to do that though. Have like because I sold a couple conversion vans before. Like, them things were like nice. Like, the bed comes down, AC in it, TV in it. What? We can have like an office in there. Pickle's thirsty again. So, sky's the limit right now, guys. I don't know where we're gonna go, but I know one thing's for sure. 2 things for certain. We're gonna get ripped, and we're gonna get wealthy. And I have no doubt about that because I've crushed it lots of times in my life. And I've been down lots of times, and we always make it back. It's really about making it back once you fall. What's it say? Oh, I shared on my Instagram something about Nas's new song, something about take losses. You always take losses, but you got to get right back on your feet. Or something Nas said in his new song. And so I'm going to lead by example how it should be done. Red Bull Vodka, so good to see you. All right, Pickle, I think he's ready to go outside. So, Nina Blossom, thank you so much for your love. Matter of fact, let me just thank a couple people real quick, too. And trust me, guys, I don't need anything right now. All I need is your love and support and your thumbs up, and that's it right now. But I do want to thank a couple people that did come through. And I actually thank God you guys came through. Like, man, I can't thank you enough. Like, I was sick to my stomach for 3 days, even debating or thinking about asking you guys for help. Like, that's how bad my anxiety gets. I was like, man, what am I going to do? But you got to tell them, Pickle, they can't. Oh, yeah, I got Pickle the biggest bone. Where's your bone, Pickle? Where's your bone? But let me see. A couple people did come through after the stream. William, Tony, Nat, L, Desmond, Tails dropped some love. Nina Blossom, thank you guys. Tails, Nina, Mary J, Eric, Zoe, Andre, Brode, Makai. That looks like lower level. Lower level? No, hold on. That's Michael Gray. Michael Gray, I know who Michael Gray is. But yeah, guys, thank you for the love. I really appreciate that. Yeah, so on the flip side, Velo's warming up. 0.06 is 1 cent. Do not miss that opportunity right there. Do not buy bananas. I think Velo's Twitter has been hacked. Trump says he's going to go live with his crypto campaign in a couple days. And Oh, I can't even show you guys a nice song. It'd be like a copyright. The stream might drop, but don't worry. We're gonna strengthen our Wi-Fi here. Kim Kardashian. Oh no, Lord, she was dressed. Day two. Day two. Fitness challenge right there. I think I'm so much more ripped than yesterday, huh? Day one. Day zero. Stream my drop. But yeah, guys, I'm going to see you tomorrow at 1. We'll be live tomorrow at 1. I'm going to drop a video. Tomorrow we're going to do some major research on ZBCN. And we're only going to do much better with the research. Shout out to Joy, Nick. That's what I'm saying, guys. As far as like Tailpoint is 1 cent. Velo is 1 cent. XCN is 130 per 100K on Coinbase. Like, there's big time opportunity in crypto right now. Trump is even going in all-time crypto.
Join me live on Twitter Spaces at 8 p.m. this September 16th for the launch of World Liberty Financial. We're embracing the future with crypto and leaving the slow and outdated big banks behind.
Matter of fact, if I can say anything before we go, is if it's anything I know about, it's obtaining success. Like, for example, when you have a goal and you want to be successful, you have to like really focus on that goal. Like, you have to like want it bad. You can't have no distractions. You can't be out drinking and partying, and you can't be like doing none of that. Like, do what you have to do for 12 months or 24 months or whatever, and then guess what? Then you can enjoy the rest of your life. If you think you're gonna party hard and still obtain your goal, this is why like Mark Zuckerberg is a billionaire. I think he was single when he created Facebook. Jeff Bezos, when he created Amazon, he was single. Like, when you're single, you really do work. I mean, come on, guys. You guys see the work ethic has stepped way up in the last couple of days as far as, and that's all I got. Now we're going to just bury ourselves in work and research and working out. Are you ready, Nina? Are you ready, Red Bull? Crypto Tales, how's the California like tonight, sir? I was going to say, man, I love to visit Tales, but it's like when you have a dog, you wouldn't believe how much your dog is like a kid. And oh yeah, you guys helped me with that big time too, because my family was like, bro, tie that dog up in the backyard and let's go to work. I was like, bro, I'm not tying my dog up in no yard. He's never been in a yard in his life. And like, he's just not a yard dog. He's a house dog. Like, he'd be lost and tied up in the yard. Yeah, we still got Pickle, guys. He's 15 years old. Like, Pickle was old. He's an old dog. And like, trust me, maybe 10 years ago, might have been they put him in the yard when he was like real, excited. He's like old now. Yeah, guys, Trump, 3 days, World Liberty Financial.
Join me live on Twitter Spaces at 8 p.m. this September 16th.
September 16th, 3 days. Oh yeah, this broke my heart earlier. I almost cried when I seen this. The ambulance, the dog chasing the ambulance, that made me cry. Crypto, Hitman Express, much love, Hitman. 913, bearable guy, Velo $1. Yeah, I ain't gonna talk to you guys no more. Don't forget. Oh yeah, Eric Maxwell tomorrow. Z-Man for 120. What's the 100K for? Let's see if we can even pull it up. So the ticker is on here, Eric Maxwell too. The stream might drop too. If it does, I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. But I'm almost certain Maxwell. I'm gonna drop a video before the morning stream. I'm gonna drop a video tomorrow before the morning stream, and I'll have that research will be in that video. Once I said it, it's gotta be official. ZBCN. So ZBCN. This is Zibic Network. Oh, double zeros. Eric Maxwell. That's what I'm talking about. That's right in our range right there, bro. Double zeros, 0.001. So guys, if you're interested in maybe this hidden gem, it's $120 per 100K. I'm gonna do all the research on this by tonight, probably tonight, because you guys see I've been tweeting late now too. Like this is, man, believe it or not, this is how I crushed it back in the day. Like, 𝕊𝕚𝕟𝕚 had a really good job way back in the day, and she worked a lot. While she worked, I was on the computer nonstop. When she kind of stopped working, it's like really, you're like, oh, okay, you're in a relationship. Oh, you want to watch a movie? Oh, you want to like pop popcorn? Like, all that's good and well, but not when you're trying to be number one. Like, we gotta like, okay, I mean, there's time for movies, But right now it's time for work. Shout out to the Bulls family. I love you guys for sure. And we're going to do a video before the morning live stream. And we'll be live tomorrow. By tomorrow, I'm going to be a ZBEC expert. ZBEC expert. Low supply, 100 billion. So it could go, actually what's 100 billion total supply. So this could go to $3. Now imagine this going to $3. That would be $300,000 from your 100. And I'm trying to tell you, last thing I'm going to say when we're out of here. I love you guys. Thank you so much. From $100, we've turned $100 into $80,000, $100,000, $280,000, and we're going to duplicate the success. And when we're sitting on hundreds of thousands of dollars again, and I'm like, guys, remember when I had to ask for help, and now we got hundreds of thousands of dollars in the bank again? That's coming. I currently have puppies up to my eyeballs. No, I think lower level, he's a dog guy, so he would know there's like no, I mean, there's no way I would tie my dog up in the yard. I can't do that. Tell him, Pickle. You're out. Pickle's used to pure comfort. Pickle's a comfort dog. I love you guys, and thank you so much for all the support, and I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. Being single is the best. I know we can focus on some work. But on the flip side, you know it hurts. It's like, man, you wonder what that person is doing right now. Are they drinking their worries away? Are they like lit? Oh man, that's why I'm going. I mean, I've been on the computer, but I try to go to sleep kind of early too, because like I gotta get these days past. Like, I mean, I think she found a guy that's gonna take care of her. So that's what she wanted. She wanted to be taken care of. But I need somebody that wants to put in some work. Make big things happen. I want to be successful. Yeah. I love you guys. Much love, Navigator. Red Bull. Nick. Nina Blossom. Have a good night, Nina. Thank you so much. Bullish Andy. Andy from Canada. G Slick. Alice Cooper. Listen to it and move forward. Don't look back. Alice Cooper, Poison. I'm going to check Alice Cooper, Poison. I think I'm familiar with that song. But right now we're going Bob Seger on it. Here I go on the road again. Here I go up on the stage. I love you guys big time. Anonymous, thank you so much for the support earlier. Jim Fritz, dollar cost average. It's been a minute for sure. Barry T, starting over, focus on you, leave the past behind. That's one thing that kills me about ℚ𝕚𝕟. Like whenever I say, oh, you did this, she's like, oh, that's the past, that's the past. We gotta have a fresh, her biggest words is fresh start, fresh